Alright everyone, time for Occult Literature, video number 163, Assamese Demonology. Link in the description of my edition of this work on Amazon. Second and third links to my books, blogs. This goes in the Demonology section, although it technically is folklore too. If you like Demonology, there's a whole laundry list. I think there's like 15, 20 different titles in that category on my blogs that are available for purchase. For those of you who are not geographically inclined, this particular region of India is at the far northeast. It's right near the borders of Bangladesh and Burma, actually. So keep that in mind. And it's an interesting work because in the category of spirits that it gives, it splits them up into four categories, essentially along a European lines. You know, terrestrial, airy, celestial, and so forth. The celestial spirits are literally like embodiments of Shiva and some of these other characters, Ganesha, that can be seen to possess people or do certain things. They're literally like sort of offshoots of these divine avatars, as you will. Some of these spirits are technically benevolent in nature, or can be. Others are said to appear literally like nothing more than regular people. You couldn't tell them apart except by their actions. It's interesting, like the Dot, the Book, some of these other spirits. I'm probably not pronouncing that in time. The Boot. Interesting demonological lore, definitely. It's more on the folky side than it is maybe the more hierarchical, very like church-sanctioned side of European-style demonology. And the spells that it supplies to try to exorcise these various evil entities, quite interesting, like literally burning certain materials, a lot of herbal lore, simple incantations I'm sure are used. There are a couple given, but it doesn't go into great detail on that. And this is a shorter work. It's fairly short. I think it's like 43 pages or something, but it's dense. The number of individual types of demons is actually quite surprising, because in the European tradition, if you think of demons, you think of demons. Typically, in the modern sense, it's just, well, a demon is a demon is a demon. Okay, one might be more powerful than the other, it might look different, but they're all, they're just demons under that same web. If you go back a little further, you get more hierarchy. Like, this is the grand demon, this is its archduke, these are its underdukes, and then it's got, legions of little spirits and stuff. This is an imp, stuff like that. That's sort of medieval and Renaissance era, though. In the modern sense of especially Judeo-Christian demonology, you don't really get that. It's still very much in play in some of these cultures. So this is particularly a Hindu work. However, it does also mention that some of these spirits literally practice Islam or come from an Islamic background, as well as Buddhism. It's quite interesting. And of course, this is an earlier colonial period. If you were to go there now and you were to look at the folklore, you'd probably be able to see a considerable amount of evolution. We've seen this as well. There's a very good, it's called I can't remember, it's about the Aswang. It's a documentary that was made about some of these Filipino ghosts and spirits that are loosely associated with the same lexicon. Now, and you can see over time, if you look at history, even recent history, there's a considerable amount of cultural evolution with regards to spirits. The spells evolve, technological modernity creeps in, all of a sudden you're sacrificing a Hershey bar to get rid of the spirit instead of, like killing a duck or something. It actually, this happens in Christianity too. It's like you've got techno-Christianity now where people basically pray electronically. They attend church services on the internet, and it's very, very interesting to see that happen over time. Overall, a very good work, even though short. It's an area of study. It's rather niche. Most people know little to nothing about Indian folklore in general. They might know a little bit about Hinduism, and that's basically it. It's very, very interesting. I am going to try to do as well very soon a work on Japanese folklore as well. I found a couple of works that qualify. They're out of copyright, in other words. It's the name of the game if you don't want a little bit of a legal problem. But anyway, Assamese Demonology, again, link in the description to my edition of this work on Amazon. Second and third links to my books, blogs. Highly recommended, very good work. That's about all. Peace out.